Yeah. Good morning, afternoon, good evening. I tend to post this on a Wednesday at around the 6 o'clock mark, 6 to 7, because I'm not quite used to the exporting times yet. So happy day. Whenever you're watching this, happy day. Today I thought I'd do something slightly different, but a slightly more behind the scenes, in-depth look at how I create my sticker sheets, specifically sticker sheets, because me and the Cricut have this love-hate relationship. I love making die cut stickers, okay? Love them. Cricut, however, does not. And I know a lot of people seem to have trouble. They seem to have trouble with kiss cut sticker sheets, and that seems to be the one thing that I can do. So I thought it might be super helpful to, from start to finish, just show how I make my sticker sheets, any tips that I have, and the settings that I use. Although please note, this is just for a Cricut. I have the Explore 3, and apparently everybody's settings can be different. I know that Catnip, she's got 2 Cricuts, she's got 4 Cricuts I think. And I'm fairly certain she's mentioned before that each one has like a different thing. I know some people have, so just bear that in mind. But last weekend I went a little bit rogue, and I got a hair in my mouth. Anyway, I went a little bit rogue. I had another block, and I think I'm going to get like a proper sketchbook pad thing, because I can't remember if I cut it from the studio vlog 1 when I started rambling about like all the notepads and things that I love. But I have this cheap one from Sainsbury's. You don't really need to, it's just a task book, and when we were there just around Christmas they had this and a lined one like as a bundle in the sale. I think it was £3, although to be fair I don't think it's necessarily worth more than £3. My husband's got the lined one for work and I use the dotted one. So it's the, hopefully you'll be able to, I don't know if the camera will make that out, but I've been using this. I use it for my like yearly, monthly plans, and I've started using it for sketching, and it's really helped. It's really helped. Just picking up a pencil and scribbling. Now, don't judge my scribbles, please, because I promise you they turn out better. So this is the start of my step-by-step showing you my process for these new sticker sheets. We've got dogs, we haven't got dogs at all, we've got ducks, and we've got frogs. So yeah, let's get into it. Let me show you. I'm going to pick you up because it's a bit weird. Come on, go on with me. So today, if I manage to get frogs done as well, amazing. But I'm going to focus on showing you the ducks. Doesn't have a name yet. I thought I'd been an absolute genius thinking about spring and flowers, and I said to my husband, oh my god, Daisy the duck. And as the words were coming out of my mouth I realised that I cannot use Daisy Duck because I am not taking on the mouse. So these are the sketches again. Let's not judge, let's not be judgy. And this is phase 1, and then I take a photo and pop them into my iPad and start doing a bit more line art on Procreate. So I hope my reflection's not too distracting. So this is what we started with on Peep the Thumb. Oh, that's so gross. This is what we started with at the weekend. I mean, this obviously, as you can see, is my sketchbook, and then this is what we ended up with. I mean, look, much better, but also still quite rough. Let me show you, like, I'll zoom in on this little fella. So still quite rough, as you can see, but it's how I work in my phases. So I've got the base, I've got everything going, and then we move on. Now, I just want to start by saying this sticker sheet will change slightly because I don't know what I was thinking. Everything's just a bit too, oh gosh, everything's just a bit too together, and there's a heart missing. I've lost a hat somewhere along the way, but this is, close up, yeah, so this is what we ended up with just the that duck. I'm looking at my screen as I talk, and that little ducky, and then we just expanded from there. So on this is what we're going to be working from. Okay, this is the new look. I just thought this would be so cute if this duck had his little bestie that he took to bed with him. So these are the swatches that I've made, and I draw in 6B pencil, and I do my line art with the dry ink brush. It feels weird talking to you from behind. Because I use the dry ink brush, it's got like a natural inky texture to it, and I now use Affinity to create my like actual layout and everything. I like the way it works, similar to Photoshop. I like the way it works. You don't lose the quality. It doesn't go fuzzy on Procreate like it does on Procreate. And I expanded the stroke, so I gave it an outline, but it goes with what it's got, and it had a jagged, natural looking outline, so it's made that slightly jagged. I don't know if people out there would disagree with me, but going on experience and the amount of stickers that I've made, I have noticed that when I do it in the monoline brush in Procreate, it's a much smoother cut than when I forget and do my outlines directly in Affinity, Photoshop, whatever. So again, I know this sounds like a lot to take in, but I'm now gonna rewind, go back to the sleepy duck, and hopefully it'll make much more sense from there. Yes, let's get into it. Let's start making some sticker sheets. Gone and put all the footage in that I filmed last night from the stickers. I mean, I spent a long time on it, and it's awful, like, because we'd lost the light by the time I managed to get everything sorted. Are you a bit wonky? It's grainy, and just, it's quite frankly, it's terrible, even sort of the footage from the Cricut, but it's fine because I managed to finish a second sheet last night, so I'm going to go through it again with you. I've got my screen up here, I've got design space, so I'm going to put myself into the corner and record my screen. So we are in design space on Cricut, and if you click the upload button, I'm going to assume you've got a basic knowledge of the Cricut design space and it's just kisscut that you want help with. So upload image, browse, and my rainy day froggy and duck. Complex, you always want complex. Continue, apply and continue, and then you want print, then cut. Oh, upload. Same again, upload, browse, and then you want to insert your PNGs with the transparent background. Continue, complex again, always complex. Print then cut, upload. Now I always like to put like a bright green background when I'm doing the borders and everything in the outlines of the stickers, just to make sure I've not missed anything. Sometimes it happens and you'll know you've missed something because your Cricut will try and cut it out and you'll get like stabby marks. You'll get stabby marks on your sticker sheets, which is always fun. So upload, upload, add to canvas. They will come on huge, huge, and it's not going to like it, obviously. So when it comes up like this, I just go into the width. All my sticker sheets now are 6x4 inches. So I just alter the width to 4 and it automatically does the height. I'm going to just zoom in so I can get everything lined up on this sticker sheet. think that looks, yeah, that looks okay. Zoom back out. Then I'm going to highlight both layers and rotate 90 degrees. Shuffle it up to the corner as far as it'll go. I just like ram it on up there. And then the backing, this is, to me, this is the really important bit. So the backing, I click on that layer, the rainy day back, and I duplicate, so I've got 8. My blade isn't the best. For some bizarre reason, I don't know why, but so I duplicate 8 times. I think a lot of people do 5 times. See what works for you. So this is the really important bit though. No, don't rotate. It's all about the backing being several times and the stickers being once. So that your stickers have 1 layer and your backing, mine's only got 6. I'll duplicate it a couple of times. I'd rather over duplicate, to be honest, and have it cut out properly than not. Because if you're watching this, I'm guessing that you've been through the same as me. And it's a pain in the backside. And that's putting it nicely. Highlight everything, so all your backings, your 1 layer of stickers, and attach. That's super important, attach. Duplicate all of that. Just line it up, highlight both again, and attach. You'll be able to see this properly from my screen anyway. And now we make. My material's 8.5 times 11 because that's the sticker paper I use. I use HTV roll matte vinyl. It's like butter. It is so smooth and soft, and the colour payoff is, it's gorgeous. Once it's done its thing, connecting to the Explore 3, send to printer. Now I'm gonna have to move you because you're currently sat on my printer, so I'll be right back. And here we are. Right, so I'm going to get on to the next part now, and this is where the settings, they all may differ, but I'll tell you the exact settings that I use. Now if I could give anybody another tip, it would be don't make the same mistake that I did. Because when I first got the Cricut, I thought, I don't need a blue mat. Light grip is going to be far too light. Why would I want the light grip? Get the light grip, kids. Don't get the standard grip. Get the light grip. Because when I tell you that standard grip glues like a mofo, it glues. Yeah, it's strong. It's strong. I always get super paranoid about any light getting in, so I keep my lid down. And the settings I use, you'll see from the screen, are adhesive foil. I know some people use washi, but I use adhesive foil, and so far it has been perfect. So I've just remembered that I've not done a calibration. Oh boy. Right, do you know what? No, I'm not risking this. I'm doing a calibration. Be right back.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun. She puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light. Pull stars from the sky, just 2 hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop.
I actually wish I'd kept the camera on for that last. Oh, that's a future Nicola problem. I actually wish I'd have kept the camera on for this second print of stickers because they got stuck to the mat so hard. It was actually quite fun trying to get them off. But I'm going to bring you in and show you these because I didn't film both sets of stickers, but I printed the Sweet Dreams Ducky and Rainy Day Play, which I filmed. So let me just sort my paranoia out and cover the mat back up. But seriously, please, whatever you do, get the light grip mat. Don't learn from my mistakes, because like I say, my stickers just got stuck on this hilariously as I was preaching, get this mat. And here we are. So they're the ones I showed you designing, and you'll see, oh, you can see the colours really well here. The cut lines are much better because I obviously did them in monoline. So yeah, I am so happy with these, and I'll hopefully get them listed this week. They won't be listed, I don't think, by the time, well, it might be actually by the time this vlog goes live. I may make this a today task, but they're so cute. So the one thing I really want to have like a full disclosure thing on, because obviously this isn't like a tutorial. I'm fully aware I'm not at that stage yet where I'm efficient enough to give a proper tutorial, but I'm hoping as like somebody that's still new to it all, I can help somebody else that's starting out, someone else that's really confused by the Cricut, because I mean, I got this last April and it's taken probably until maybe December time, November, to realise that one of the biggest problems, and I chop and change between, you might have seen, I don't know about the angle, it was the fine point blade. Me and the fine point blade don't really gel. So I bought a deep point blade, and I chop and change. Like if I'm having a bad time with the fine point, I use the deep point, and the deep point has been so much more reliable with my stickers than anything else. I've created my own die cut setting to like go deep, because the fine point, guys, it should not take 28 runs to pretty much kind of sort of cut a sticker out. It shouldn't do that. And I see people in sticker groups saying, oh, use the hardboard setting and the fine point blade, and it just does not work for me. I do laminate now like 80% of my stickers with the sparkly laminate, not my sticker sheets obviously, but the die cuts, and I imagine that makes it harder for the Cricut. But the deep point blade for me has been a godsend. And I know typically you shouldn't use, I assume you shouldn't use like the deep point blade for settings like, say, the adhesive foil. It's a fine point blade setting, but so far it hasn't done any harm. No harm, no foul. So I'm gonna put like a screen thing on, I think, because I'm aware that I'm a bit of a rambler, and I will put just like a reminder of the brushes I use on Procreate, the things that I think you need. So like some form of tablet, like an iPad is what I use. I'll give the measurements. I use Procreate, I use Affinity, and on my Mac I use Design Space, and obviously the Explore 3, the Cricut machine. They're all the tools I have. I'll give you the settings that I use. I will insert that now. And hopefully editing Nicola left it on long enough for you, but you'll be able to pause it and maybe like take a note or take a photo, and hopefully that'll help. I really hope it does, because the Cricut really has been like a love-hate thing. I love that machine so much. I love being able to use it, but at least once a week I want to launch it out of the window. It's a weird one, and I know there's like Team Cricut, Team Silhouette, Team, is there another one? Sizer, I think. But I got a Cricut because all of the people I really like have a Cricut. The people I admire, like Catnip has, I think I said yesterday, I think she's got 4 now, and she's always, like from day one I've seen her use Cricut, so that's kind of what stayed with me. Coco Natasha's got a Cricut, so all these people that I really love watching. Emily Harvey had one, I think, but doesn't, I think she outsources hers now, so all of hers. So yeah, like these are the people that I've watched and want to learn from, and hopefully I can maybe be that for some guys at some point. So I'm gonna put this footage into the laptop now and see just how much I've got and whether I just carry on with a few extra bits on this vlog or the next one. I don't think of any like extra things that I need to tell you guys, not relating to stickers anyway. So I'm gonna have another faff, I think, with the cake stickers, with the duck and cake, because I need to get them lines sorted and then get these up hopefully online, and I need to get a thumbnail and all of this jazz for YouTube sorted so I can pop it up tonight. I will be right back, either to sign the vlog off or to carry on doing something else. Right, well, I'm definitely going to leave the vlog here because it's long enough, I think, for you guys. So I will see you next week when we'll be chatting about more behind the scenes of an upcoming collection. I'm going to be getting everything ready for it, and I'm going to talk about a huge mistake that I made on the DTF, on the tote bags. I keep looking up there because there's one hung up there. Don't think you'll have seen it in this vlog hung up, but yeah, I made a boo-boo. So I'll talk about that more in the next one as well, because it's rectifiable, but it's just really disappointing. So I hope you really enjoyed this. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please leave me a comment, like, subscribe, all that really awkward stuff. And I'll see you next week. Thank you so much for tuning in. Mwah. Bye.